saw them play Con in the semi-final going, they're top four side, they're top four side, they're top four side. I stand over it. They should have been a top four side last year. I stand over that. They now seem to be going on, no, right, we are good enough, we're big enough, we're physical enough, they're winning big games. Like, that was a big game. Lansdowne desperate for a win and ahead, and Trinity went there and dug it out. And Joe, what I thought was amazing was that, like, two of the scores came from, right, penalty, 5 yards out. Big Trinity pack, which is unheard of, going Lansdowne, let's tip and go, take them on.
Go, yeah.
And I was going, you can't, and I've seen them at it. They did it last year to us as well in Cookies at one stage. And they're kind of going, fair play, lads. You know, it wasn't the what you might think a storybook of two teams throwing the balls away. Like, it was a hard-fought game, and Trinity deserved victors. Pressure mounting on Lansdowne. Week off couldn't have came at a worse time for them. It's been 2 weeks that would have felt like 2 years waiting for the opportunity to go out and get that first win on the board. And as I said to you, the weeks that keep going and going, it gets harder and harder. And I suppose for them, no better place to do it than in Greenfields this Sunday. But Cookies licking their lips. I'll be there.
Absolutely. Well, Trinity,
will you be there?
Got the win. I will be for the first half. Yes. I will be.
You've a missus now, sure.
No, I've made it into the big time.
Don't tell me you're commentating on Munster Ulster. You absolute sausage.
I had to say it. I had to say it live. What I was going to say, Berkey, was Trinity beat Lansdowne with a scrum penalty last play, or in and around the last play of the game. Last season, but
Owen Cross gave it. That's correct.
A 10-point winning margin. They are firm favourites for fourth place for me, and Lansdowne, as you rightly mentioned, go to Limerick, against whom Munster's looking to get their first win of the season. So an intriguing battle. So watch out for the big man Hector.
Thomas Clarkson was supposed to be outstanding as well, as what I heard for Trinity.
On the sideline, he absolutely was.
I think that they have just an incredibly talented squad. I've no affiliation with Trinity West Beverage, but
he wants a job.
I don't want
that.
That'd be a hell of a commute across Avon to Trinity.
Yeah.
But I just think from when I saw them all those years ago in that semi-final, I thought they were incredible, beaten by, in that year, the best team in the country, one of the best AIL teams that we've seen, and I think they deserve to be back in the top four, and they will be a handful.
Yeah, fair point.
Can you imagine the Trinity Twitter if they actually got an AIL final, or God forbid they won it?
I'd say they'd want to have some barrister, because I'd say that would probably be the day that they get caught for. But fair dues to them, and cracking entertainment anywhere Trinity go. No doubt there will be in College Park this Saturday against Ballynahinch.
So Tony, how does the first block of 3 games go?
Well, results-wise, they've been very good. But when you look at the teams we've beaten, I don't think they've got a win between them at the moment. So we can only beat what's in front of us. So we're happy. But I still think performance-wise, we can improve.
And in preparation for this week, how do you find preparation going for Ballynahinch this?
It's been good. We had a wet night Tuesday night, obviously, but I thought we trained really well, really accurate, good tempo. And then Thursday was probably one of our better Thursday nights. So hopefully we'll be set up and the boys will be ready to go.
Yeah, I suppose the last block's gone reasonably well for us. We're, I suppose, a little bit disappointed about the turf scoreline and how it got away from us, especially at home. But I think in general, if you'd offered us 2 out of 3 at the start of the block, certainly we'd have taken it. And a convincing enough win, obviously, at Shannon. And a win away to Lansdowne is definitely not a bad start for us. I suppose we're looking now at the next block of 3, and the teams we're playing. It's obviously going to be a tough challenge, 2 times on the road and once at home. But we're excited about that challenge, and looking forward to getting stuck into Trinity this weekend. Obviously, we had last Saturday off there, and it was quite nice to have a bit of a break, a bit of a breather, and start prepping for Trinity from Tuesday there with the boys, and obviously just looking at a bit of a preview of them their team obviously likes to play with a lot of tempo, and try and push you into those 15-meter channels, and certainly they seem to be evolving their game now. The big pack, I think, quite a lot of forward scorers on the team sheet for them. It's maybe not the same Trinity of old. So yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge of certainly up front, matching them, and then, as I say, trying to take away that tempo from them, and trying to put our game plan onto them, especially down there. It's a fantastic ground, and I think a lot of the boys are excited. They love playing down there at College Park. So it's a fixture that we certainly enjoy the challenge of.
To do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
See how they go. Dublin University with a massive 27 points to 17 win against Lansdowne and the Aviva Stadium back pitch. Berkey, Tony Smead's charges. We mentioned their physicality up front. Lansdowne in a bit of a rut, but Trinity scoring a couple of close-in tries and showing that they're able to mix it up, whether it's up front or move it out in the backs.
I feel I hope I don't jinx it. I feel slightly vindicated here because I've been speaking about Trinity for I don't know how long, and I've been speaking about them since the year I saw them play Canon in a semi-final going, they're top four side, they're top four side, they're top four side. I stand over it. They should have been a top four side last year. I stand over that. Yeah. They now seem to be going on, no, right, we are good enough, we're big enough, we're physical enough, they're winning big games. Like, that was a big game. Lansdowne desperate for a win and ahead, and Trinity went there and dug it out. And Joe, what I thought was amazing was that, like, two of the scores came from, right, penalty, 5 yards out. Big Trinity pack, which is unheard of, going Lansdowne, let's tip and go, take them on.
Go, yeah.
And I was going, you can't, and I've seen them at it. They did it last year to us as well in Cookies at one stage, and they're kind of going, fair play, lads. You know, it wasn't the what you might think a storybook of two teams throwing the balls away. Like, it was a hard fought game, and Trinity deserved victors. Pressure mounting on Lansdowne. Week off couldn't have came at a worse time for them. It's been 2 weeks that would have felt like 2 years waiting for the opportunity to go and get that first win on the board. And as I said to you, the weeks that keep going and going, it gets harder and harder. And I suppose for them, no better place to do it than in Greenfields this Sunday. But Cookie's licking their lips. I'll be there.
Absolutely. Well, Trinity,
will you be there?
Got the win. I will be for the first half. Yes. I will be.
You've a missus now, sure.
No, I've made it into the big time. No,
don't tell me you're commentating on Munster. You absolute sausage.
I had to say it. I had to say it live. What I was going to say, Berkey, was Trinity beat Lansdowne with a scrum penalty last play, or in and around the last play of the game. Last season, but
Owen Cross gave it. That's correct.
A 10-point winning margin. They are firm favourites for fourth place for me. And Lansdowne, as you rightly mentioned, go to Limerick against young Munsters, looking to get their first win of the season. So an intriguing battle. So watch out for the big man Heckler.
Thomas Clarkson was supposed to be outstanding as well, as what I heard for Trinity.
On the sideline, he absolutely was.
I think that they have just an incredibly talented squad. I've no affiliation with Trinity West Beverage, but
he wants a job.
I don't. That'd be a hell of a commute across Avon to Trinity. Yeah. But I just think from when I saw them all those years ago in that semi-final, I thought they were incredible, beaten by, in that year, the best team in the country, one of the best AIL teams that we've seen, and I think they deserve to be back in the top four, and they will be a handful.
Yeah, fair point.
Can you imagine the Trinity Twitter if they actually got an AIL final, or God forbid they won it?
I'd say they'd want to have some barrister, because I'd say that would probably be the day that they get caught for. But fair dues to them, and cracking entertainment anywhere Trinity go. No doubt there will be in College Park this Saturday against Ballynahinch.
Tony, how's the first block of 3 games gone?
Well, results-wise, they've been very good. But when you look at the teams we've beaten, I don't think they've got a win between them at the moment. So we can only beat what's in front of us. So we're happy. But I still think performance-wise, we can improve.
And in preparation for this week, how do you find preparation going for Ballynahinch this?
It's been good. We had a wet night Tuesday night, obviously, but I thought we trained really well, really accurate, good tempo. And then Thursday was probably one of our better Thursday nights. So hopefully we'll be set up and the boys will be ready to go.
Yeah, I suppose the last block's gone reasonably well for us. We're, I suppose, a little bit disappointed about the Turf scoreline and how it got away from us, especially at home. But I think in general, if you'd offered us 2 out of 3 at the start of the block, certainly we'd have taken it. And a convincing enough win, obviously, at Shannon. And a win away to Lansdowne is definitely not a bad start for us. I suppose we're looking now at the next block of 3, and the teams we're playing. It's obviously going to be a tough challenge, 2 times on the road and once at home. But we're excited about that challenge, and looking forward to getting stuck into Trinity this weekend. Obviously, we had last Saturday off there, and it was quite nice to have a bit of a break, a bit of a breather, and start prepping for Trinity from Tuesday there with the boys, and obviously just looking at a bit of a preview of them. Their team obviously likes to play with a lot of tempo, and try and push you into those 15-meter channels, and certainly they seem to be evolving their game now. The big pack, I think, quite a lot of forward scorers on the team sheet for them. It's maybe not the same Trinity of old, so yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge of certainly up front, matching them, and then, as I say, trying to take away that tempo from them, and trying to put our game plan onto them, especially down there. It's a fantastic ground, and I think a lot of the boys are excited. They love playing down there at College Park, so it's a fixture that we certainly enjoy the challenge of.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
Welcome here to College Park to this Energy All-Ireland League clash between Dublin University and Ballynahinch. It's second versus fourth here today. My name is Kieran Noble and joining me in the commentary is current Trinity player and former Leinster Schools Senior Cup winner with Blackrock College. It's Liam McMahon. How are you?
Thank you, Kieran. That's a very complimentary introduction for myself. But yeah, looking forward to today. It's going to be exciting.
Poor you stuck in the commentary box with me instead out there playing today.
Look, it's grand. I did the warm-up anyway, so I'm as involved as I want to be.
Now, let's go through the teams. The host only made 2 changes from the team that beat Lansdowne. Mark Nicholson starts in place of Leinster Academy hooker Lee Barron, and the only other change is Ronan Quinn on the left wing for the man sitting beside me today, Liam McMahon.
No hard feelings. I'm okay about it.
Yeah.
Back from injury.
Yeah. And the visitors have made 3 changes from the team that got well beaten by champions Clontarf in the last round. Youngster Ethan Graham comes in on the left wing, John Dixon comes in the front row in place of Ulster call-up George Saunderson, and Tom Martin makes his first start to the season. Ian, what do you expect to happen today from this game?
Well, weather permitting, I hope it's going to be a pretty free-flowing game. 2 really good backlines going to be in action today, and I think, yeah, we could be in for a spectacle. I know they're both on-form teams, so hopefully it comes out today and the weather stays off and we get a good run of rugby.
What do you think has been the key to Trinity starting the season so well?
Maybe momentum. We probably might have been a bit lucky with the draw so far. The lads kind of have made the best of playing, I wouldn't say weaker teams, but maybe on the edge of being beaten from better teams. But hopefully they can keep it going today now and get a good win against Ballynahinch. They're proving to be a good side so far.
Teams coming out here. I'm glad that weather held up anyway and we're not in the rain.
Yeah, it's looking good so far. Bit of a drizzle in the warm-up. Now I'm drenched as a result, but we're looking like we're going to have a nice one today.
And the referee today is Kieran Barry from Middleton Rugby Club. And Ballynahinch will get us underway from right to left. Through their out half, Greg Hutley, top point scorer this season for them. How important is a good start today?
I think it's pretty massive. Both teams have been going off momentum, and we've kind of seen that Ballynahinch probably struggled against Clontarf, not getting points on the board earlier on. And Trinity have been slow to get points as well, so hopefully there's a bit of points in the first half and we all get going.
We're underway here. Trinity take it in through their second row. And it's an early penalty to Trinity. And they decide to go through their scrum half.
Great quick tap from Louis O'Reilly there, keeping the play flowing.
He was in school with you, of course, in Blackrock.
Yeah, good mate. I won't say best man, no, he's my best mate, but he's a good fella. Good captain.
There's the Ulster man, Sheridan, with the carry. He probably knows a lot of the players he's playing against today.
Yes, I believe it's his home club, so...
Egan. And Trinity looking to play straight away, but Ballynahinch have it. They put it through the hands.
I think he's blown up there for a knock on the other far side. Lad's a bit eager to keep playing ball.
Yeah. Well, I know the students love to throw it around.
Yeah.
That's kind of their identity. But in saying that, I watched some of the tapes from that are on the RFU, and they seem to be really good in the front five this season.
Yeah, we're really lucky this year with our front five. It's always been an issue for us. Never had depth. This year we have a huge amount of depth, a huge amount of young talent. Paddy McCarthy's come in now, and obviously brother to Joe, as everyone knows, but we're calling him the big brother now because he's massive. He's a big boy. So strangely enough, we now have a big pack.
Yeah, Louis O'Reilly going to put this one in, captain this season. Conor McKee is his opposite number, someone who has been involved with the Ireland under-20s in recent times.
It's a great platform now to get a good start.
Yeah. And the 8 takes it Coleman. Egan with a lovely flat pass. That doesn't go to plan, and the Ballynahinch player is bearing down on it. The left winger.
Great recovery from James Dillon there.
Trinity be looking for an exit here. Right. They've decided to take it up. McCarthy. And Egan puts boot to ball. Here come Ballynahinch though on the break. They look to play. Fullback Butler. The second row makes a carry. The Trinity defence deal with him well though. You can tell that the Ballynahinch out half, Greg Hutley, is having a massive influence already. His involvements have already been a lot.
Oh yeah, no, look, they want to play ball and he's playing everything so far. Just even there, Trinity going to exit and missing touch. The back three from Ballynahinch are absolutely vicious. I've seen a few of them go by me myself, and they are well able to run the ball, so kicking loose like that, they are absolutely delighted with it.
Well, they have Aaron Carnes, who's represented Ulster before, of course, and then a bit of a new find this season. Ethan Graham played for Belfast Met last year, and he was picked up by the team and by the Ulster Academy, so he's a new player on the scene this year.
No, he looks as the real deal. He's a big, strong lad. They're across the board in their back line, they're big men, and they're quick and they want to move balls, so it's going to be interesting today, a real test.
Greg Hutley, 33 points so far this season. He lines up to take this one. That's a really good kick. He spent the summer playing in Australia, so he's had a rather long rugby season. As soon as he came back, he started playing for his home club. Egan, this season's top point scorer, about to get us restarted. But that doesn't go to plan. It'll be a scrum to the Ulster men.
That's a great start from Ballynahinch to get points on the board early.
Uncharacteristic from Egan though.
Yeah, no, I know. It's not a great, that's a bit of a loose one, but look, you're going to make mistakes on a bit of a day like this. The wind is picking up, but hopefully he dusts that off and puts it behind him.
The weather is actually, I'd say, quite nice now.
Yeah, that's kind of going against what I've been saying, maybe. It is looking lovely.
Conor McKee, the Ireland under-20s player, and some believe he's the third choice for Ulster this season. A lot of these Ballynahinch lads are involved in the Ulster setup currently, or have previously been. Same with Trinity, obviously Thomas Clarkson with Leinster last night and Liam Turner as well.
Yeah, no, we are lucky with the amount of players, as Ballynahinch are with their academy prospects and Ulster prospects. But hopefully we get to see a lot of them this year.
And an early scrum penalty for Ballynahinch.
That's a big win early on.
Kyle McCall, obviously in the tight head position, has a good pro career behind him with Ulster, and his brother is also in the back row today, Zach. And it looks like they're going to take more points here.
Yeah, as you should. I think he kicked it well the first time, so no reason why not to have a punt at it. Pretty easy points if he kicks it over. In good position if he doesn't.
Previously involved in the Ulster setup. It's 50 plus. Oh, it's actually going to be the scrum half who lines up to take this one.
Long range kicker.
Conor Murray, like.
Hello.
Didn't quite have the distance by the looks of things.
Yeah, just drifting off to the right there.
Egan gonna get us restarted here. Ballynahinch take it up. Big carry in the middle of the field. Another big carry. The Ballynahinch forwards look ready to go here today, but Trinity with an important penalty at the ruck.
Carrying hard. Big boys carrying hard.
The first real chance Trinity have had today to get any territory.
First time I think they're in Ballynahinch half, I'm being honest with you, when it hasn't been just kicking the ball. So hopefully they can make the most of this.
Aaron Egan puts it to the corner. Mark Sparky Nicholson going to throw this one in. Went to the same school as myself.
Yeah, Sparks, I can see him giving out there. He's not getting the towel on time.
I think it's his first start of the season today, actually.
It is, yeah. He had a tear in his pec initially. Now he's coming back. He might have been on the bench there the other week, but he's in full fitness now with the week off last week.
And Trinity have it, and they're going to go to the maul by the looks of things. Mark takes it at the back. Ballynahinch dealing with it relatively well, but Trinity's still going a little bit. And they're going to take it out here, but great defence from Ballynahinch. And the Ballynahinch pressure forces the mistake out of the students. And Hutley puts boot to ball. And here come Trinity. Through the fullback, Colin Hogan, returning after a season with Old Belvedere. Paddy McCarthy, Leinster Senior Skills winner last year with Blackrock College. Ballynahinch defence looks very solid though at the moment. Not many cracks shown. Byron.
Yeah, they seem to be really fronting up well.
And they've turned it over here.
That long spell of defence paid off. They're well able to stay in front of people and put them to the deck. They get their dues here with the ball back.
It's been a really impressive opening 10 minutes from them.
It's been all Ballynahinch. Yeah, they really have been all Ballynahinch.
McKee looks to go for the box kick probably here, and that's exactly what he does. And it's well contested, but it's gone out, and it'll be a throw to Ballynahinch. In the last game, Ballynahinch would have been disappointed with their 28-3 loss to Clontarf. I suppose Clontarf are a team that we know are very physical. They're probably the most physical side in the league, and maybe that defeat kind of made them look at themselves in the break, and they really worked on it in training.
Yeah, I think looking back at the game, they probably were unlucky as well. I think it was 2 intercept tries, was it? But it was not run against plague tries, but they were very unlucky with a lot of the points, and points like that in the second half can really have a shift.
Lunny takes it. And they're really looking to play here. Shouts of a forward pass from the Trinity faithful. Butley to the fullback, Butler. The front rower gives it a go. Oh, massive tackle from the Trinity player there. I think it was Byron, Ruin Byron. Oh, Ballynahinch thought they were away, but it's going to be a penalty to Trinity. Crossing, I think.
That was a huge hit from Dermot and Harry Sheridan there, I think, in the midfield. They're big boys and they love throwing bodies around, but even looking at Ballynahinch there, Roy Butler, big man, carrying it well. They want to keep the ball out of the Ballynahinch hands now.
Maybe Trinity are acclimatising to the game a little bit more now in the last 5 minutes.
Maybe a bit slow.
Aaron Egan overcooked that one.
Uncharacteristic.
Very uncharacteristic. I saw him play against Lansdowne last season. That was probably the game that kind of shot him to the first team and made him first pick, really.
Yeah, he came in for Mihal at captain last year, and I think it was his first start, first pick, and he really took that game into his stride, and he's kind of gone strength to strength since. I think he's a super player, but yeah, uncharacteristic, let's call it.
Everybody makes mistakes, though.
Yeah, pretty boy ego, making mistakes.
McKee with another put in. But Trinity got this one.
That's a get out of jail. Eagle will be loving that. The boys got him out that stage, made a mistake. The big boys did their job.
You'll have to thank his forwards for that one. All we could see here. We talked about Trinity, how they love to play this year through the front five.
Yeah, it's a big strength a lot of lads have been working on. It's kind of what has been our kind of go-to when we get into the half. So.
And it's not always something you associated with Trinity in earlier seasons.
No, it wouldn't. But with the size and athleticism, I suppose, we're looking to make the most of it.
Dunn couldn't quite gather that one, but Trinity still have. Ballynahinch react well in defence. Here they come. McCarthy, the beast. And it's a real battle at the breakdown there. Both teams really going for it. And it's a penalty to Ballynahinch.
Very stop-start so far. A lot of penalties, a lot of scrums.
The refs had to give his whistle a good go in the opening 15 minutes or so here. But that ruck, it's really competitive. They're really going for it, really tigerish.
Yeah, real bad. I'd say it suits Ballynahinch at this stage. It's slowing the ball down a lot. It's letting them get set, letting them go again, and the scoreboard showing it so far. We're kind of Trinity so far being bullied.
Well, they haven't really let Trinity get the ball in wide spaces or play at a quick tempo, which is something they're really good at doing. So Ballynahinch are doing really well at kind of disabling Trinity's backs and the kind of effect they can have on a game.
Yeah, definitely.
McKee has his foot on the ball. The box kick is coming, I feel. That's exactly what happened. Here come Trinity. Ooh. Lovely carry there. Yeah, they're slowing that ball down all the time.
Barrett didn't like that.
Yeah, a few roars there. Trinity just a little bit beyond halfway. And another Ballynahinch penalty.
Yeah, bit of a rookie mistake.
That must be 5 penalties to Ballynahinch now, or around about that mark anyway.
It must be, yeah. Doesn't spell well. They deserve it though. They have been, they've been in the fight anyway.
What are your team doing wrong at the breakdown at the minute?
Not getting bodies past. Ballynahinch get really low, almost halfway illegal on the ball, and we're just not getting bodies over away from the ball there. That's making life really tough for Louis, I suppose. But at the end of the day, as the game goes on, get a bit more grit. But then at the same time, if it's working for Ballynahinch, why would you stop?
Yeah, exactly. 2 second rows for Ballynahinch today are both Toms, Tom Donnan and Tom Martin. Donnan is the club captain this year, and Tom Martin making his first start of the campaign. Clayton Milligan gonna throw in this one. Martin just about got that one in his clutches. And here come Ballynahinch. They've got a maul of their own going here. They're gonna take it out, I think. Best takes it up. Robbie Henshaw like there.
Great carry.
Martin again. The back rower goes. The front rower is hit hard in the tackle. Milligan now. Trinity try and get in over that one, but they didn't quite get there. Martin again. He's touched the ball about 3 times in this phase, I'd say. Dixon. Now they go out the back. Hutley. The Butler, the fullback, but Trinity try and get in over that. Was that crossing? The referee hasn't stopped the game anyway. The number 7 carries this time. Dixon again. Shrugs off the tackler, but doesn't make much ground. McKee tries to go, but he's dealt with well by the Trinity player. Patience is the call coming from the sideline.
Cool heads here. Great break.
Ballynahinch doing everything they can to gain those extra metres. McCall this time.
One of the times the carry.
Yeah, one of the Toms. Tom Martin this time. The forward's doing a lot of work here. Whoa, smash bang!
And on ball again.
Paddy McCarthy, move out of the way. But unfortunately, it's penalty right in front of the sticks.
Yeah, he's unlucky there. Probably didn't get the release in on time, but he's a real eager, aggressive player. That just shows he's well able to swing with the big boys.
He'll put you on a stretcher with a hit like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in front of him anyway. I avoid him in training.
Yeah, one of the Toms. Tom Martin this time. You're glad he's on your team. The forward's doing a lot of work here. Whoa, smash bang! Player I really think
on ball
he'll make the
again.
under-20s this season.
I think he's a cert. He's I don't think we'll see much of him. He's a serious player. I think looking back on that, probably unlucky. Maybe that hand on the floor was the call, but more from that, hopefully. More of that from him.
His brother plays for Leinster, of course, and was part of the Ireland squad in New Zealand, Joe.
Yeah, Big Joe. Saw a bit of him last year, but I don't think we expect him back unless he wants to come back for the colours mid. 6 Nations.
And Hutley adds more to the Ballynahinch scoreline. 6-0 now. And a brilliant first half so far from the Ulster men. They've been the somewhat surprise package in 1A so far, winning 2 of their opening 3 games, beating Lansdowne and Shannon in the first 2 rounds.
And you can see why. They're playing pretty good into this game today.
Well, Lansdowne were having their 150th dinner, I think, the night they beat them, so they kind of spoiled the party there.
Yeah.
Zach McCall has made a lot of carries, the number 6 for Ballynahinch. McKee puts it up. Who's going to get underneath this one? They couldn't quite take it cleanly, but they still have. This is where the students can be dangerous at times from broken play. But Ballynahinch set up again. McCarthy. I get excited every time I say his name. Egan. Trinity doing everything they can to gain a few extra metres, but the Ballynahinch defence coping with it very well so far. The Ulster man, Sheridan, with the carry. Egan. Oh, lovely pass. Almost pays off.
Yeah, they're just playing a lot of ball. And Ballynahinch are slowing the ball right down.
Well, that Ballynahinch line speed so far has been
Immense.
really good. Trinity must feel like they're running at a brick wall at the moment.
It's a lot of rugby to play.
Well, fitness always can play a part later on in the game. That was a very good box kick by O'Reilly, and Trinity still have. They take it up. It's just not quite quick enough so far, though, for them.
Yeah, Ruan Byron's at number 8 has stepped into 9 and brought a bit of pace, strangely enough. But Louis back. Ballynahinch just seem very effective at just chopping ball and getting bodies over. Just getting them that extra 2-3 seconds to get set in defence.
Yeah. Dermot McCormick has done a lot as well for Trinity, carrying a lot in the early going. That one sent back by the Ballynahinch player, and look at the meters on that one.
50-22. That just goes to show Ballynahinch keep Trinity at bay, not really going anywhere. Aaron has to kick away, and we're under our sticks again.
They're making Trinity think.
I think they're making Trinity work hard.
I'm trying to work out, has there been a substitution on the Trinity side? Or somebody?
No.
Maybe it's just somebody warming up.
Yes, no, that's just an eager water bottle boy with his scrum cap on. That's Bart Vermeulen, coming back from Connacht.
Yeah, the Belgian. Milligan gonna throw this one in. Spent a few seasons at Malone, but now he's back in Ballynahinch. The two Toms have done a great job in the second row so far. And it's Martin who takes this one. Milligan has it at the back. We're rolling. Number 8 takes it now. And he's over! I think it was Jamie McCartney who got over for that score, but I'll double check for you. And a dream start from Ballynahinch here today.
Everything they deserve. Playing all the rugby, I suppose, at this stage. That was a really great kick.
There's Martin who takes this one.
Looking strong from the start. Looking long and strong. Can't really complain, can you?
No.
Unless you're from Trinity like me.
Yeah. But if you had said before this game that Ballynahinch would have an 11-0 lead kind of 25 minutes into the game, people would have been a little bit surprised.
Yeah, definitely. For Trinity not even to fire a shot, it's kind of more telling than anything, but it's all a testament to Ballynahinch at this stage. I don't think they're playing all the rugby. They're looking the stronger side.
Maybe that break did them good last week.
Yes, yeah. Surprising enough, I felt like we trained really well this week, but sure.
This is a tough angle as well. But over it goes. 13-0 here to Ballynahinch. If it keeps going this way, it'll be a happy bus back up to the north tonight.
Please God, man. No, look, they'll be laughing all the way home.
Hands galore, probably.
Yeah, Trinity boys be stuck to the Capri Suns.
Off we go. You send those restarts really long, Egan.
Yeah, great take from Aaron Collins.
What can Trinity do here? But their attack is dealt with pretty well by the tackler. Can they get going? Nicholson. Egan. He's taken care of well in the tackle. Gunn. Younger brother Jack.
A lot of siblings on our team, yes.
McCarthy. What can he do? Oh, look at him! McCarthy! The prop! He's dancing away. Tyke Furlong would be proud of that one.
He just didn't know what to do when he found himself in space. Such a strong runner.
Trinity finally have some front football here. Nicholson with the carry. Penalty to Trinity there. Maybe a bit cynical.
Yeah, bit of a tough one, but that's much better from Trinity. I know that was only 3 or 4 phases, but they do need a bit of a lucky break at this stage just to get them back into the game.
But it all started from the McCarthy carry, I suppose. That gave them the go forward they needed.
A lot of siblings on our team, yes. Just a bit of luck just to get them back in. 13 points isn't a huge amount at this stage of the game, but hopefully we can get a bit of momentum, maybe even a few points here.
Well, they have a plus 60 points difference coming into this game, so they're well able to score.
Yeah, hopefully now, as I said before, hopefully.
Here we go. Oh, with that line out. It's a bit scrappy, and Ballynahinch have it. Not what Trinity would have wanted.
Yeah, another get out of jail.
Red zone conversion is something I'm big on.
Yeah.
But Trinity have it back now. They're keeping it in tight. Ballynahinch think they've got in and stopped it, but no, Trinity are in for their first try of the day.
God.
It looked like the plan was off when the lineout didn't go well, but they managed to get their hands back on the ball and they made it count.
Yeah, sloppy from Ballynahinch. That's kind of uncharacteristic from what we've seen of them so far. They seem to be really cool heads when they get under pressure like that. But maybe it was just individual mistake, and when you're that close to the line, it's hard to keep people out.
Or maybe it was that little bit of luck you were talking about a couple of minutes ago.
Maybe it's that little bit of divine intervention coming down. But sure, look, it's early days.
Sure, look, sure, listen, this is it. Egan needs to slot this one over just for his own confidence. And he kicks this one successfully. It's now a 6-point game.
Great kick from Ego.
Can they get another one before the halftime break?
Quiet day for the wing so far. Seen a lot of clean jerseys.
Byron takes that one in.
That's a great card.
That's Rune. Sorry, Rune. I thought that was you before, but that was you. Everybody makes mistakes, as I said. But Trinity get it out wide. Something that we haven't really seen today yet. Ballynahinch get a penalty.
I think they got lucky there. I don't know if he was on ball at all.
That's not what Trinity would have wanted. Maybe getting back up the field and trying to build on that last score was what they were looking for, but Ballynahinch stopped the momentum.
I'm sure they'll go for the post here.
Yep. Putley's been very good in front of the sticks today. Up next for them, they're hosting Young Munster, and up next for Trinity, it doesn't get any easier. They're away to the champions Clontarf next Saturday.
Yep. Tough run into Christmas.
And he extends the Ballynahinch lead, pushing it out to more than a one-score game. 16-7 is the score here in favour of Ballynahinch. They send it back. What can they do? Hogan, a very exciting player to watch. And Trinity get some of that high tempo into their play now. But again, Ballynahinch seem to slow it down. Egan, lovely pass to Nicholson. But again, Ballynahinch slow it down and disrupt the ball.
Just getting bodies all over.
Trinity trying to put it out the back. Here they come. Hogan tries to go through a little gap. Egan, what can he do? Oh, lovely pass to Sparky. He passes it back inside. And Trinity are still going here. The 12, Jones. Egan again. Lovely pass to his winger, Dillon.
Stays in nicely.
Ballynahinch doing everything they can to disrupt this ball. I'd like to get your take on it. Do you think it's fair disrupting or a bit of illegal disrupting?
Biasly, I'd say they're kind of getting off their feet, but at the end of the day, if it's working for them and they're getting away with it, why would you stop? Maybe it's a coaching aspect to it, but it seems to be across the board. They're just getting lands over the ball.
Don't fix it if it isn't broken.
Exactly, yeah. Until the ref starts coming in and telling you you're off, you're illegal or whatever, like, you can't really complain with it. It's sort of something that's been highlighted throughout the week that they will be getting in over the ball. Legally, illegal, legally, it doesn't really make a difference. You got to play what's in front of you. So, yeah.
Do you think Tony Smith might say it to the ref at half time to keep an eye on it?
I'd say Louis already had a word. I think there was one of the folks at the game, but at the end of the day,
Egan, what can he
He
do?
can only do so much chatting to the ref at that stage. You just gotta play the elements, as they say, or that's probably not the right turn of phrase, but
Play what's in front of you.
exactly. Yeah.
Somebody's down there, looks like Mark Nicholson.
Yeah, Mark Nicholson.
But Trinity definitely starting to grow into the game a little bit more now.
Yeah, they need to. I'd say they need to maybe point to court half time, get a bit of a foothold, make it a one score or 2 score game.
Colin Hogan getting into the game as well in that last play, seeing what he can do.
Yeah, Collie's serious. He's a real good runner of the ball. He likes to run as well. It's just a matter of getting with him on his shoulder, and hopefully he can put you away in space. But he's a real talent.
As we say that, Louis O'Reilly's having a little conversation with the ref. He must be listening to us.
Yeah, I'd say he's in there now, telling him what.
Just in his ear.
He actually is getting a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
Aren't all scrum halves.
Exactly. Yeah, I think all the best are. If you're not an Arky scrum half, what are you doing with that?
Bossing the forwards around the place. That's a bit of an overthrow. Milligan takes care of it.
Yeah, great cleanup.
Trinity lacking a bit of accuracy today so far.
It's probably been the difference in the teams. Ballynahinch have been accurate, Trinity really haven't been. So
You'd assume they're setting up for some sort of exit here. And they are going to do that. Drew McKee gets distance on that one. Trinity are going to run it back though through Hogan. And they're away. The winger finds his centre. And over for the try goes Gavin Jones.
I believe it was James Dillon.
Oh, James.
Could be wrong. I think it is James Dillon.
It's James Dillon, sorry, my apologies.
Louis McDonough with the break.
Louis McDonough with the break.
Don't know how he got through there. Just seemed to appear.
Finally, a little gap just opened up for him, and the gate was open, and he took his chance.
Yeah, we'll look at it again here. What kind of witchcraft did he get up to?
Yeah, it was James Dillon with the score. But Egan just missed that one. A 4-point game here in College Park.
As we said, Trinity needed that score just to get them in touch. You know the way. Now it's a real game. Everything to play for.
Ballynahinch have probably dominated much of the game, and Trinity have taken their chances when they've came.
Yeah, I'd say the Ballynahinch are disappointed almost because they have been fronting up really well, and it's just.
It's a really good kick from Trinity. You can see their confidence is growing more and more.
Yeah, well, they won't be playing in this end of the pitch or in Ballynahinch's end of the pitch. It's supposed to be their own, so.
Ballynahinch trying to keep the heads up here. They don't want to. They just need to stick to what they were doing before. Milligan. One of the Toms again. McCall. McCarthy takes care of him. He says, I've got you. Don and the captain. Trinity really making some big hits here. And they forced a knock on. Your men would like to just have played there. And
yeah, maybe. I think they sounded like they liked it anyway, though. Big old shout out to the boys, getting up for it. But yeah, that's kind of what Ballynahinch have been doing to Trinity. You know, the way they've been putting Trinity under pressure and making those mistakes. So it's nice to see it on the flip side. But yeah, hopefully they can make the most of this opportunity. Midfield scrum always pretty dangerous.
Ultra competitive game.
Yeah, shaping up to be a pretty good second half now.
O'Reilly gonna put it in. How important is squad depth when so many of your players get called into the Leinster setup throughout the year?
Yeah, I think it's sort of something that is a constant in Trinity, and it has been for the last few seasons, that we have to be ready to go any call. It does help that County runs the first 20s, you know, the way everyone's running the same shape, everyone's running the same game plan. So I think there is a bit of a mindset or a philosophy that you got to be ready when your time comes, but it's always great to have them back, and obviously we'd love to have them as long as as much as we can, but when your time comes to step up, there is a kind of a culture that you got to be ready.
Well, you have to take it with both hands, I suppose. Trinity looking for a big scrum here, and they get a penalty.
That's a big scrum there.
Thomas Connolly just tells him, "I've got you."
No better man. Bit of a mouth on the pitch.
Yeah. We love to see that though, a bit of niggle.
Yeah. I never had it myself. It wasn't a chatter on the pitch. It was always a...
Well, you're a chatter in the box today.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I'm making up for it.
Fairly routine kick, you'd assume, for somebody like Egan. Hopefully I haven't just given him commentator's curse. Over it goes, and that's the half-time whistle. It's a 1-point game here. Ballynahinch leads 16-15. And this stream has been brought to you by AIB and BF Sports Analysis.
Tony, how's the first block of 3 games gone?
Well, results-wise, they've been very good. But when you look at the teams we've beaten, I don't think they've got a win between them at the moment. So we can only beat what's in front of us. So we're happy. But I still think performance-wise, we can improve. You know.
And in preparation for this week, how do you find preparation going for Ballynahinch this?
It's been good. We had a wet night Tuesday night, obviously, but I thought we trained really well, really accurate. You know, good tempo. And then Thursday was probably one of our better Thursday nights. So hopefully we'll be set up and the boys will be ready to go.
Yeah, I suppose the last block's gone reasonably well for us. We're, I suppose, a little bit disappointed about the turf scoreline and how it got away from us, especially at home. But I think in general, if you'd offered us 2 out of 3 at the start of the block, certainly we'd have taken it. and a convincing enough win, obviously, at Shannon. And a win away to Lansdowne's definitely not a bad start for us. I suppose we're looking now at the next block of 3, and the teams we're playing. It's obviously going to be a tough challenge, 2 times on the road and once at home, but we're excited about that challenge, and looking forward to getting stuck into Trinity this weekend. Obviously, we had last Saturday off there, and it was quite nice to have a bit of a break, a bit of a breather, and start prepping for Trinity from Tuesday there with the boys, and obviously just looking at a bit of a preview of them. Their team obviously likes to play with a lot of tempo, and try and push you into those 15-metre channels, and certainly they seem to be evolving their game now. The big pack, I think, quite a lot of forward scorers on the team sheet for them. It's maybe not the same Trinity of old, so yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge of certainly up front, matching them, and then, as I say, trying to take away that tempo from them, and trying to put our game plan onto them, especially down there. It's a fantastic ground, and I think a lot of the boys are excited. They love playing down there at College Park, so it's a fixture that we certainly enjoy the challenge of.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future.
And we're back. Egan to get us back underway here. A very good first half. And let's go. Hinch with a big carry. Get the second half underway. The Trinity forced a knock on. That's in a really, really dangerous position.
Yeah, no, it's looking good from there. Real opportunity to attack. And in the break, Dylan Ryan has come on for Ruan Byron, which puts Dean McCormick out to number 8, and Aaron Coleman goes to 6. 7 as Hersey shouts at me.
McCormick been very good so far in the game, moving to number 8. Trinity looking for a big shove here. And they get another scrum penalty. That was something that they struggled with in the early goings of the first half, but now they seem to have a little bit of an edge at the scrum.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not sure what turned the tides. To be honest with you, I really haven't a clue about the old scrum. But
you don't look like a prop anyway.
No, I don't. I think it's a bit of a guessing game. But look, roll the dice. Why not?
And a good opportunity for Trinity to get into the lead for the first time in this game.
Yeah, no, definitely. Great as enough.
Egan puts Trinity into the lead for the first time in this contest. (18-16). It'll be interesting to see if your team can push on here and kind of build on that lead in the second half, or can Ballynahinch come back?
Yeah, they really need to. I suppose I think we have a really strong bench, young blood as well, with Matthew on the bench as well. So hopefully we can really kick on from here. But I don't know. Ballynahinch could easily have a few tricks up their sleeve.
With a good exit here, sending it long. Ballynahinch look to run it back now. Oof. And here come Ballynahinch, and off they go with their number 7. Oh, but what an intervention by the Trinity player. Vital intervention, some might say. Colin Hogan, Egan. Trinity look to put it out wide now. Here they come with their centre, Jones. Jones throws it to his winger. Ronan Quinn goes over for the score.
That's a great try. End-to-end stuff from Trinity.
His 3rd try of the season, I believe, for Ronan Quinn.
Scoring machine.
Colin Hogan, Egan. Trinity look to put it out wide now. Here they come. Talked about it in the with their centre, Jones. Jones throws it to his winger. They've done it early here in the second half. Ronan Quinn.
Yeah, we've a serious amount of pace and athleticism. And it's such a dry day. Why wouldn't you be able to move coast to coast? It's almost a bit. I think Ballynahinch have the same capabilities, so maybe it's just a matter of possession that why Ballynahinch haven't really had the same conversion.
Egan will look to slot this one. Making it a 9-point game.
That's much better from Aaron Egan.
And what a turnaround from Trinity here in the second half.
Come on, Hank!
Excellent on the scoreboard here.
Yeah. Multitasking,
yeah. The modern medium lad.
It looks like Nacho Cladera has came on for Ballynahinch as well. The Argentine spent a few seasons in Ballymena. And Ballynahinch get a much needed penalty. If you were on the pitch, what would you tell them to do? Go for the corner?
I'd be saying at this stage, this is probably why I'm not a captain. He's going for the corner. I think I'd go for the corner too. There's a lot of time to play. If it was in it later on in the game, maybe 10-15 to go, I'd say take your points and we'll go back up again. But yeah, we'll go to the corner.
What can they do here?
They've had a strong maul, so I'd say play to your strengths.
Milligan getting his final instructions from Cladera, the Argentinian. Lunny. And here come Ballynahinch. The maul's going, edging to the line.
That's great defence from Trinity.
But Trinity deal with it well. And their tails are up, Trinity, a bit. You can tell the confidence is really in the air here in College Park for them.
Yeah, I think we are a momentum team, like so many are in the AIL. You feel it go against you, and it can be really hard to turn the tide on it. But still a long way out of here. We're still stuck under the post, a bit of argy-bargy going on. They're throwing handbags. Paddy McCarthy in the thick of it. Let's get back to playing rugby, am I right?
It's good to have a little bit of that, you know.
Yeah.
Little bit of edge. Shows how much it means to you.
Yeah.
Ballynahinch disrupt that one. Cladera making an impact straight away. McCall. Milligan, the hooker. What can Ballynahinch do here? The number 8 has a go. He's shoved back in the tackle by Dunn. Kadira again. McCall. Butley to the substitute. The number 8 goes again. McCartney. Kadira. He's everywhere. Milligan. Trinity try and get over that one. They haven't quite got it though. Butley. To McMullen, the substitute. Oh, lovely hands there. And McCall's taken care of by Dunn, who's making a lot of big hits in defence. Milligan. The fullback, Butler, has a go. And number 7 is next in line. We're going to stop the play. It looks like a head injury for Milligan. Much better from Ballynahinch there.
Yeah, holding ball really well. Going through a lot of phases. Very hard work, obviously, defending for that long, and Trinity doing well so far. It wasn't that great play. Maybe they could have made a few breaks, but yeah, great rugby.
What do you think of Nacho Kadira since he came on? He's really made an impact.
They're making him work. Bringing on the big boy, making him work. He's catching ball behind, still going forward. He's a huge man. He's got a big presence on the team. So
something Argentinians are good at, breeding big men and cooking big steaks.
Yeah, beef territory.
Who'd live in Ireland? The weather, you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, true. Can't say I've been to Argentina now. I can't vouch for their weather either.
No, well, I was talking about the Irish weather.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I haven't been to Argentina either. I'm not that well travelled.
Yeah.
Maybe someday. Maybe a World Cup will happen there someday and someone will pay me to be on comms.
Yeah.
World Rugby, if you're listening, find me on Instagram.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're about to get underway here again.
It's a tough place to defend from. Midfield scrum under the post.
Mark Best, the number 12 for Ballynahinch, was a pro player last year with Doncaster in the championship.
Seems to be their go-to man. He's carrying a lot of ball and he's making a lot of tackles, and he really is a front foot player.
And Pringle as well, back from time in college. He's made a big difference to them this season in the middle of the park. And a really good scrum for Ballynahinch here. The scrum half couldn't quite grasp it, but it looks like we're going to have a reset here.
We got lucky there.
It's a reminder that the AIL does take place next week, despite the autumn internationals. This broadcast is brought to you by AIB and BF Sports Analysis. Doing a great job on the camera today is the Trinity man. And the stream is really good as well. Exactly what the AIL needs. And another good scrum from Ballynahinch. Really, really good scrum. But, it goes Trinity's way.
You might have got lucky there. I don't know. Obviously, again, haven't a clue, but still.
We're not props.
Yes, yeah. I think we need a pitch side analysis for that. Go to the forwards coach.
Where's Bernard Jackman when you need him?
Exactly, yeah.
That must be bitterly disappointing for Ballynahinch.
I'd say, yeah, if you're in there and you think you have the opportunity to go, especially as a back, you're looking at a really good platform to attack. It's pretty demoralising when you lose ball like that. And kind of on a whim, you don't really know what's going on in there. But, look, they're still in Trinity's half. It's still opportunity to score.
Massively important line out for Trinity here. It looks like. Warm-up takes it. And here comes Trinity.
Looks like Bart Remule has come on.
Good player to bring off the bench.
Yeah, big man come back from Connacht.
Was a back row, and now he's in the front row. Nicholson again. O'Reilly to Egan. Some massive hits going in here. O'Reilly. Bit of confusion there, but Sheridan has it. But it's knocked on. Ballynahinch have the ball. A strange passage to play, this one. And here come Ballynahinch. What can they do?
Hinch seems to have a man down in the backfield here.
Be interested to see if the referee stops it at any point. And here they come, Ballynahinch. Really trying to play enterprising rugby. Connor Piper is on the field for them also, number 16. Colin Hogan, the danger man. But the referee will stop play. I was just waiting for him there to give the Trinity player time to get back on his feet. It's been a well-tempered game though, this one so far.
Yeah, it has been. And it's been fun to watch. We got a nice little burst of action straight after the second half, or the break of the half or whatever. But yeah, hopefully we get more to come. More will be to come.
Absolutely.
I'm getting some nasty comments in the comment section here, guys. And even on the side of the pitch, I have people laughing at me.
Well, I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Kieran. Cheers. I can see the Leinster contingent over there on the other sideline too. Thomas Clarkson, recognise that head anywhere. Lee Barn, Big Joe, maybe Rob Russell. I don't know. Not sure though.
This is actually my first time at College Park. I've always wanted to come here. The Trinity Twitter is...
Yes, the Trinity Twitter. I'm actually running the social media this year now. I'm not going to put my name to all the Twitter. It's been dealt out to other boys throughout the year.
You don't want to take full responsibility?
No, and I can't, and I won't, because it's a blessing and a curse. It's great, actually. It is a great way of communicating with our followers and stuff like that, and it's great to get a bit of interaction from other teams as well. But yeah, it's a real asset I think we have in Trinity, and something we use well to kind of get a bit of camaraderie, and a bit of hype, and a bit of support for the boys.
Borderline like that Ballynahinch defence, probably.
We've got we've gotten a bit. Yeah, we have at was it the Club Scene podcast called us just on the borderline, but yeah, look. You got to be pushing the boundaries until you go over them. But anyway.
Back to the rugby. Butley. He was fullback. Butler. Ballynahinch have to make this count. In the centre, Pringle. number 7. Really good territory here. What can they do? Ethan Graham, the youngster, has a go. McCall, sometimes hooker, but now back row. He tries with the inside pass, but it doesn't go to plan. Here comes the other McCall, Kyle McCall. Ballynahinch trying everything they can here to break this Trinity line. Tom Donnan is taken care of. Piper. Utley. Ronnie getting more involved in the game. Trinity's defence coping well at this point. Ballynahinch substitute has a go. Tries the little goose step. Martin. I'm very impressed with him so far today. Ringo. And Jones gets himself in the passing channel and he gets the ball back for Trinity. Was McDonough taken high there? He was. And Louis O'Reilly says, I'm not playing around. Not. Aaron Egan puts boot the ball, puts it high. Oh. That almost paid off. That would have been a special one for the highlight reel.
Yeah. I think they got lucky there, Ballynahinch. Definitely not back 10. I know they're playing the advantage for it. Normally you just give that pen into the corner, maybe in the card.
Well, it's something you see quite often in the pro game.
Yeah.
Might be going to the bin here.
Got the slice of cheese. That's just as like bologna. That's unlucky. It obviously is the temptation to just slow ball down. The first thing you want to do, especially on those quick taps. Ronan Quinn's laughing at me. I don't like it at all.
Maybe you should be a referee, not a commentator.
Yeah, sure.
A man of many talents.
Yeah.
And it looks like Mark Nicholson has come off the park. Matthew Victory in for him, I'd assume. Pressure this year, I believe.
Yeah, one of the young blood. Seems to be pretty talented. Come out of a really strong St. Michael's team last year.
That one isn't exactly the cleanest line out in the world. But they still have. Ballynahinch try and get it in over that one. Nido keep the ball. Sheridan, the big man. Edging their way closer. Hogan has a go. 3 tries so far this season for the fullback. Sheridan again. Oh, what a pass! And to his wingers.
Sarah.
Who breezes in for the try. I was just about to say Sheridan is a player we have to watch out for in the years to come in that Ulster jersey, but what a pass.
Could be making a swap to the centre. Look at that. Gary Ringrose-esque, switching back to the other side, over the top pass.
Ooh la la.
Come on. Share row. Didn't know you had it in you.
Hogan has a go. Who wants some of that? So far this season for the fullback.
Oh no. Don't need drop it. Sorry.
And Egan adds the extras. Trinity have secured the bonus point now. If they win this one, they'll go up to 19 points. I think it was Dylan who got that try. We were so caught up in the offload.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Jane Dillon actually was in the corner there. Should have been giving him all the credit.
And here Trinity come again, Max Dunn. And they're starting to play now. Oh, there's that bit of niggle. Gavin Jones and Mark Best introducing themselves to one another.
Yeah, it's getting to that stage of the game.
Trinity have really stepped on the gas though here in the second half.
They have, yeah. It's been impressive actually in fairness to them because they definitely started off slower the two. So to turn it around from being 13 points down or whatever it was to be this far ahead is great.
McKee having a little chat to his backs behind him. What can Ballynahinch do here? Hopefully this one works out. I'm not a big fan of the scrums myself.
Yeah, it's what do they call it? An acquired taste. Yeah, got there in the end.
It's a debate that often happens in rugby though. How much time is wasted at the scrum?
Yeah, it's true. It's sort of one of those things you don't want to turn it into rugby league though when it just becomes a novelty of the game. So there is a need to maybe speed it up. But
and third time lucky. So Trinity, what a... And you can see what that means. Matthew Victory getting all excited in there. We're seeing some of that student-free spirit now. The hype train. Egan.
not bad. Get it out. Yeah, they look like Trinity really building in now, aren't they? They kind of look like they're enjoying themselves. So,
which is good.
Yeah.
For them. Not so good for Ballynahinch.
Tough day, yeah.
But there has been plenty of positives for Ballynahinch.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. They just haven't been holding ball like they have in the first half.
Yeah.
It was all Ballynahinch in the first half, and possession really has turned out to be key in this game. Trinity have also cleaned up the penalties a good bit. In the first half, it was just...
And how... Do you think Trinity are title contenders this year?
I will never. I know I can't go saying stuff like that. I'll be shocked if I do. But look, I think week by week.
And here they come.
I think there's a. Oh, sorry.
No, you
let
go.
you go.
We'll continue that conversation in a minute. Oh! Look at that!
Pizzazz. Oh!
The shackles are off here.
Probably at that stage of the game, you just got to throw everything at it. Looks to be Dan Barron coming on and Cormac King for Louis and Aaron Coleman. Please be Aaron Coleman. Yes, it is.
Cormac King, part of that Newbridge team in 2020 that got to the final but didn't get to play the cup because of COVID. Dermot McCormack was part of the Clongowes team that day as well.
Yeah, Cormac's been doubling up for a lot of teams for the last few years, and he's been a pretty seasoned rugby player at this stage. Gets a lot of minutes he was playing under 20s and seniors last year. I think he racked up about 40 caps across the whole.
Yeah. We'll go back to that Trinity title contender conversation in a sec.
Oh.
Well,
yeah, I think it's just a matter of in Trinity, it's always been you just got to get safe first. So I think we're safe. What's it? I think there's a golden number of safe points or something. It's like 26 or 28 or whatever. But it's too early to call it because we haven't hit the big boys. You know the way the Tarfs, the Terniers.
Lansdowne might have something to say.
Lansdowne.
You just said.
Yeah.
You said we haven't hit the big boys, but Lansdowne would probably still consider themselves
true.
Big
Yeah,
boys.
but you got to see them on the turn as well. So there is a huge amount of big games to come. So you can't really count your chickens at this stage. But
I know what you mean, though.
Be able to get points against those teams.
Tarf and Nur are probably the big boys that you're talking about, though. Yeah. And it's another scrum penalty for Trinity. It's all kind of falling apart here for Ballynahinch.
Ballynahinch are struggling, yeah, especially at scrum time. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one as well because you've already gone to your bench. You brought on a few fresh legs, maybe. Yeah, it's just about weathering the storm now, cutting down on mistakes, trying to keep ball in hand, keep it in play.
Absolutely. Egan sets this one up straight in front. He didn't have the best start to the game, but he's really improved as the games went on.
Yeah, in times gone by, maybe he would have kind of reduced into himself, but he's really he's a real deal now. Puts everything behind him. Great kicker, great ball player, really good running rugby player. Yeah, it's just good, isn't it?
35-16. After that successful penalty. And here we go.
Short drop off.
Ballynahinch trying his little cheeky short drop off. Doesn't go to plan.
Yeah, it's just those mistakes. I don't know, that's trying to win the game kind of stuff, and they're getting stung as a result.
It's actually pretty warm out here now.
Yeah, that weather that I was banging on about at the start shows my amateur nature. Oh, he got the wing. Okay. So it looks like Hugh O'Kennedy's come on for Ronan Quinn, and Aaron Egan has gone to the wing.
Not under 20s player last year.
Yep. Still qualified for under 20s this year. Playing a lot of minutes for us.
A great player to bring off your bench.
Exactly, yeah. Brother of last year's captain, Mihal O'Kennedy.
Now with Old Belvedere, I believe.
Yeah.
Max Dunn.
Ooh, great inside ball.
Oh, lovely inside pass. Colin Hogan there. I think it is. And here come Trinity again. McCarthy. Trinity in the danger zone now. And they've got another penalty. Surely they go for the corner though.
I think you go for the corner here. The Bear Pit's seen something it doesn't like.
I believe.
Yeah.
There's actually a bit of sun hitting our monitor here now.
Yeah.
Who would have thought a few hours ago?
Oh, that was a great inside ball.
And could we be about to see try number 5? Would it be?
You're asking the wrong man. I must count. Must be. I can't. Yeah, it is. Brilliant.
Sheridan tries to take that one, but it's just knocked on. He putting this one in. And to the exit they go.
Good exit.
Matthew Victory, St. Michael's man of last season. Throw it in. Sheridan gets ready to take this one. Successful line out. Egan. Done. Oh, and here they come. The substitutes really making an impact.
Yeah, definitely.
Out the back. Ballynahinch have had to do a lot of defending in this half.
Yeah, and it looks tiring. They look like they're tiring a little bit. They're kind of flat on their feet, hands on hips, but they're still staying in front in fairness to them.
The fitness was something we talked about earlier on. Done. Could he be a player that we could see in the Leinster colours in years to come?
I think he's a serious player. He, as you can see, he's throwing himself around. He's putting in 80 minutes pretty consistently. He's got the height. He's a real serious ball player. Like another one of those St. Michael's second rows that they seem to have by the bucket load.
The pre-Leinster Academy, some people call it. Done again.
Oh, Eaton. Poor El Cormy.
Cormac Foley swallowed up.
That's good play. Like quick.
And here they go.
Boys on their feet. Oh.
They make the mistake.
few boys getting excited. Harry Sheridan and Thomas Connolly, now roommates. Two massive men in a tiny apartment. Strange dynamic. Best mates as a result. Grocery bills through the roof.
There's the Twitter side coming out.
Yeah. No. I don't do Twitter.
Here they come.
Really well done there by James Dillon, holding ball and getting the offload away.
And here they Trinity really playing really well in this second half. Sheridan. Jones. Kennedy. Sheridan. Ballynahinch got the penalty. The zip's kind of gone out of the game a bit.
Yeah, it's gone a bit flat, but yeah, it might be just a bit of tired legs. It was a lot of running rugby in that last or first 20 minutes after second half, but
Here they come. Ballynahinch.
Ballynahinch were not the same fluency as the first half.
No, it's kind of dropped off in the last kind of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I hope you've all enjoyed the commentary as much as I have.
Yeah, it's been fun. This has been a fun gig.
Yeah. My throat's a bit dry. I'm gasping for a glass of water. And it's a free kick. McCall goes.
Good meters.
And here come Ballynahinch. Good defence by Trinity.
Ooh, good on set point.
Oh. I thought the Ballynahinch player was away there, but not quite. Nice hands there. Martin. Really good game from him today. Cladera. Oh, it was about to go to Cladera, I thought, but not quite. Putley. Who was centre? Pringle. McCall. Final McCall, that is. Cladera. Butley. The Trinity line is coming up fast here. But the Trinity defence looks solid.
Oh, here we go.
Or do they still have... No, Ballynahinch still have it,
Over
actually.
again.
And the second row goes once more. Piper.
That'll be a turnover.
Butley. And away goes the winger, Graham. Penalty now. Only one thing they can do, really.
Yeah. It's damage control, I think, at this stage.
Every point counts.
Yeah, definitely.
Can they get one try for the road? It has to be nearly over though.
Couldn't be much more on the clock now. As we said it. There we go.
And that's it. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us today. Stream's brought to you by BS Sports.